I'm here in Rockhound State Park near the city of Deming in New Mexico, and just taking a morning walk. It's a beautiful late September day, and we had a decent rain yesterday. Just ran into a guy who was walking around here yesterday and found a diamondback rattlesnake, and I found a run over, unfortunately, king snake not too far from here. Anyway, sun's coming up over the mountain, and we're just getting to see what the terrain looks like and what kinds of flora and faunas here. This is typical Chihuahuan desert. We've got prickly pear cactus, we've got creosote, there's barrel cactus, and yuccas, agaves, and not much in the way of wildflowers. I think they've pretty much already bloomed, and just getting a sense of how things are going from an ecological standpoint here. And frankly, it's concerning, because one of the things that we pretty much take for granted here in the Southwest, it looks like it's pretty much a complete failure. And that is the blooming of the prickly pear cactus, like the one right in front of me. And first of all, the bloom, at least in the upper Rio Grande or middle Rio Grande Valley, was pretty much a failure. And it looks like that has been pretty much the case here. And as a result, there is absolutely no, and I emphasize no, prickly pear fruit. And so that's very concerning, because so much in the way of wildlife depends on prickly pear fruit. In fact, right here you can see there's something's been digging away under this prickly pear cactus. Probably pack rats, possibly rabbits or ground squirrels. But and if you survey the terrain looking up towards this very spectacular mountain range here, there's all sorts of prickly pear, and I don't see any sign of fruit whatsoever. So prickly pear fruit's important because it feeds insects. Many insects pollinate the flowers. Many insects, particularly beetle species, feed off the fruit when it's on the ground. Mammals, mice, rats, squirrels feed on the fruit as well, and of course then that feeds the entire food chain. And so snakes, of course, live off of and lizards live off of insects and small mammals. And one thing that's going to certainly be impacted by the lack of prickly pear fruit is the javelina, the wild peccary here. And this is their habitat. We're in the northern Chihuahuan Desert here, where it's adjacent to the Sonoran Desert, and you do have javelinas in this area. And so I imagine they are definitely suffering from lack of food. Disappointing to see. I've yet to see any lizards. I have seen grasshoppers, some pretty large grasshoppers actually, hopping around, so that's a good sign. But I haven't seen hardly any birds, which has been kind of surprising, frankly. So maybe we'll see a little bit more on the way down to the parking area. But really, virtually no birds so far. I heard them calling earlier on, but haven't seen a single bird up close. In fact, I haven't even gotten out my telephoto lens because I've seen so few birds. Okay, signing out from Rockhound State Park in New Mexico, which of course is famous for opals and other kinds of interesting stones, and just getting a sense of what's going on from an ecological standpoint here. Signing out.